Hey guys, and welcome back to the next episode of House Renovations, Part 5. And as always, here's Jasper. Part 5. Hey guys, and welcome to Part 5. Today we're going to be covering concrete. And first things first, what we're going to have to do is if you see down there, you're going to have to chisel out to about here, okay, and go all the way down that way, all the way down that way towards that wall. And we're going to mix up concrete. We're going to pour it after we clean out and chisel everything. This right here that we're standing on is asphalt, so we got to get that rid of first so we can extend the slab. And then hopefully today we'll be getting into that bad boy right there. First things first, chiseling the asphalt. After I chiseled out the asphalt, I started to clean up my mess, and here's what happened.
You got a leak blocking it.
Followed by a few words of wisdom from the old man.
Like I've always told you, work smarter, not harder.
Getting blown by my father was not on my 2024 bingo card. Now that the channel was dug, we had to do something called add flashing. And for that, we'll take you to your education segment from the old man.
It's flashing. It goes between the vapor barrier and the concrete to keep it so it doesn't get moisture in it easier. It keeps the sill plates from getting rotted out. It just water protects it. Helps force the water down instead of into the wood.
All right, so this metal piece right here is flashing. And so what exactly are you going to be doing with the flashing? What's the plan?
Well, the plan is the full length of it is 10 feet. Okay, from the one wall to the door is 24 and a half inches long. Okay, I got to make a notch in the flashing for the door opening. So on the other side of the door is 54 inches and a half. So that gives me my two spots, and I got to cut out the piece that will be sticking up in front of the door so it can go underneath the door.
Okay. And so are we just going to lay it flat like this, or what are you going to be doing?
It's going to be tacked onto the wall, and just run right down and have the concrete poured right up against it.
All right. Enjoy this little montage of the old man measuring out the flashing and getting ready to make the cutout. Here's the pre-cut, and here's the post-cut. And here it is, attached to the house. Oh, and our foreman showed up late as usual. So after an all-nighter catnip binge, you finally show up. And of course, you're yelling at me to get back to work. Yeah, you see that, guys? You see that, guys? Our foreman. Addicted to catnip. After our foreman decided to show up, lay down in the yard, and proceed to yell at us, he left. But there was a suitable replacement. This is Star. Ain't she cute? Alright, with our flashing laid down, now it's time to get ready to mix some concrete. Alright, now that the concrete is the consistency we want, it's gonna go right in that trench right up against that flashing. Now this ain't no ordinary concrete, this is quickset. We only had about 20 minutes to work with this stuff, so we had to work fast. Alright, now our concrete is down. And now the part that I am the worst at. waiting for the concrete to set. So this stuff sets in 20 minutes. So we should be able to open a certain big old package. We'll see. Gets to open the present. Gad gets to open the present. I've been waiting for this. These bad boys, very expensive, and they are awesome to play with. As you guys can see, that is the new cedar shingle. It's not permanently there. There are lines here, and that's the layers that we're doing today. Each run is level with the corner of the old siding here. So right now we're measuring out plywood to act as a spacer so we can layer it and make it look pretty. And here's a little montage of us cutting that plywood. Here's the plywood hung up. And unfortunately, I didn't get any footage of us actually hanging up the shingles, and I apologize for that. But it was a two-person job. Both Dad and I needed to work together on it. But here they are in the house. All right, so the shingling has begun. We have 4 runs so far. We're getting ready to cut a new piece of plywood for the 5th. Oh yeah, and guess who showed up? So I was just about to film the wrap-up video for part 5, and look at this furry little foreman coming like super late at the end of the fucking day. So after 6 runs of shingles, chiseling out the asphalt and chiseling out concrete and pouring in new concrete, getting flashing done, we're calling it a day. We'll see you on Friday for part 6 when we finish the shingles and hopefully start painting.
Only if he works smarter or harder.